Hi there, welcome to Creepypasta DW. A very happy new year to you guys and hope you're doing well. This story is going to be a little graphic, so if this is the kind of story you might find triggering, I suggest you proceed with caution. Again, wishes you a happy new year and the best of everything. Now then, without further ado, let's start the story. The sky was covered with dark grayish clouds, with tiny rain droplets crashing down on my glasses. "Come on, Jake, we gotta hurry," said Abby. I had just got off the bus with my friends and was now heading home. Ryan, Colin, and Abby, the three friends that I at some point considered my own family. That was until I lost him, and before I lost myself. The three of us hurried back to the house. We planned on having a sleepover for the weekend. My house was located 2 neighborhoods down. However, we knew of a few shortcuts that could shorten the time down to a 15-minute walk. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Why doesn't the bus just drop you off at your neighborhood? Well, the thing is, the school tries to stay out of the area for unknown reasons, and I soon found it out. And it is because of those reasons that I am now facing my death. There was a little patch of woods that we had to go through to actually get to the first neighborhood. And today, we decided to pick up the pace a little bit so we could get inside before the rain picked up. Me and Abby led the way, while Ryan and Colin kept a close distance. "Man, how many times have we done this already?" said Ryan, huffing after each step he took. "Yeah, I'm surprised we aren't in pig shape at this point," said Colin with a chuckle. I frowned. I just wasn't the type to listen to other people complain, even if it were just a joke. "Oh, come on, just stop your whining and keep moving." We made it just outside of a small patch of woods before Ryan stopped. Jake? Your shadow." I stopped and turned, groaning heavily. "Oh, what now, Ryan? What about my shadow?" He looked startled. It made a different kind of movement." I looked down to see my shadow perfectly aligned with me. "Dude, are you seeing things or something? Let's go." I should have listened to him. I should have took another way around. I shouldn't have even invited everyone. Because once we got into the woods, that's when it all began. This sick, twisted game of hide and seek where the seeker is out to find you for more reasons than just winning. We entered the woods, slowing down a little bit as the rain finally picked up. "Crap," muttered Abby. Well, might as well walk now," Colin said, raising his hands above his head. We put our hoods up and just enjoyed the looks of the trees and the smell of wet bark and leaves. Ryan opened his phone and turned on his flash. Due to it being in the middle of December, it got dark pretty quickly. Therefore, we relied on our phones for support. However, everyone else's phone, including mine, was low on battery, and Ryan was the only one with a good amount that could last us. When he turned on the light, he muttered something under his breath. "What the heck?" We all turned. "Oh, come on. What is it now, Ryan?" Ryan's face looked as serious as our teacher's. "Dude, your shadow. It's gone." I let out a long sigh and looked down. Sure enough, my shadow was really gone. "Huh? Wait, how the heck?" And just like that, Ryan disappeared, swept away like he was nothing but a small-sized animal. We all screamed and ran in opposite directions. I looked everywhere, trying to find the exit out of the woods. but they stretched. Now, when I say stretched, I literally mean they stretched out. I watched the little bit of opening that showed the neighborhood we were supposed to go through slowly get further and further as I ran towards it. "Jake!" Abby screamed. I turned around, and to my horror, I saw Abby on the ground, with a large, giant mist of black smoke standing over her. It leaned down and grabbed the back of her head, slamming it into the ground, then lifting her up. Its hands were huge, with nails that wrapped almost fully around her face. Its nails were sharp as any knives, to the point where the tiniest bit of movement opened up Abby's skin around the front of her neck. I watched as blood poured out of her nose as the thing used its other hand to wrap around her stomach. It sunk its nails deep into her stomach. As I watched Abby slowly open her eyes, I also watched the thing rip her entire body open. Her insides spilled out and fell to the ground. I wish this was all it did to her, but no, that wasn't even half of it. What it did to her was so disturbingly gruesome that watching it made my eyes fill with tears and made me fall to the ground. "What the heck is happening?" I said slowly. After completely mutilating Abby, it came for me. The thing was quick, getting to me from Abby in seconds. But instead of me, it was Colin who became the thing's next victim. If it wasn't for him running in front of me, I would have ended up just like Abby, thrashed and ripped apart like rag dolls. But Colin came just in the nick of time. It completely slaughtered him, like it was nothing more than a pig. The sound of his cries being muffled while his life was sucked out of his body made me turn around and run. I quickly hid behind a tree and waited for the noises to stop. It's been about 10 minutes now. Or has it been 20? Oh God, I must be losing my mind. I hear footsteps all around me now. The voices of Abby, Ryan, and Colin telling me to come out, telling me it's safe. I can even hear my mother begging me to show myself. At first, I thought it was the thing just trying to lure me out. But maybe, just maybe, it's actually her. Maybe she came looking for us and found everyone's body. I'm afraid to get up and look, but something inside me won't stop my legs from standing up. I am now walking in the middle of the woods. As I get closer, my mom's voice slowly deepens into a growl. And from a growl into a sinister and sadistic type of laughter. If anyone finds my phone and sees this, I'm probably already long gone. Body unrecognizable, just like Ryan's and Abby's. Please tell my parents I love them, and my little brother and sister that their big brother will always be here, watching over them as they grow. And to whoever finds this, take the phone and get out of the woods quick, before it gets to you too. Goodbye.